Hi, friends. So for this week's story time, we are going to be reviewing 5 more vocabulary words that I want you guys to try and fit into your story time story. You've been doing an amazing job with this activity. I have loved everything I've been reading so far, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do with this week's words. So I'm going to give you a reminder of what the directions are. You are going to use the following vocabulary words to write me an amazing story. I would love for you to make sure to write your sentences completely and to make sure that your story makes sense. You guys have been doing a phenomenal job with that, so I know you're going to keep doing a great job. All right, so we're going to get right to it, and I am going to start our very first vocabulary word that I would like to see in your story this week, and that word is numerous. Numerous means many. As you can see in these pictures, there are numerous Pikachus in this illustration. And then if we look at the next picture, I also see that there are numerous seashells. So numerous just means there is a lot of something or many of something. If I were to use the word numerous in a sentence, I would say I have baked numerous batches of cookies during quarantine because Miss Neal likes a sweet treat. So I want you guys to find a way to use the word numerous in your story in a sentence. Next, we have the word behave. Behave means to do or say things in a particular way. We all have different ways that we behave in certain parts of our life. So when I originally showed you guys this vocabulary word, when I taught it to you the first time, I showed you a lot of examples of how you behave at school. When we're in school, we walk in nice straight lines. When we sit on the rug together, we raise our hands, we take turns, we sit quietly. And then when we're working, we're expected to work independently in our groups. So you guys are great at behaving in Miss Neal's particular way when you guys are in 208 and 209. So the way I would use the word behave in a sentence would be, I know my second graders are behaving for their parents while we're away from school right now. I can't wait to read how you guys are going to use the word behave in your story. Our next word that I would like you to use in your story is the word discover. Discover means to see or find out something for the first time. So when I originally introduced this word to you, I showed you guys pictures of kids exploring or pictures of kiddos going on nature walks and finding some amazing things in nature. So discover just means to find something either for yourself or for the entire world even for the very first time. The way that I would use the word discover in a sentence would be, have you discovered any new hobbies while you've been away? Discovered again means to see or find out something for the first time. Is there anything new that you guys have been doing that you've loved while you've been in quarantine? So I want you to find a way to work the word discover into your story. Our next word is racket. I remember when I taught you guys this word, we loved talking about it in our partners and in our groups. Racket means a very loud noise. So as you can see, the very first picture I have here is of a construction worker. I'm sure building houses and being on a job site is a very loud place where you can hear hammering and banging and just a lot of loud noises. And then I have another picture of, it looks like a group of children learning to play instruments. And sometimes a very loud noise can just be a racket. The way I would use the word racket in a sentence is, I always make a racket when I empty my dishwasher. I'm always making loud noises, banging and putting my cups and my plates away where they belong. Always makes a lot of noise. A big racket. Our next word that we're going to review, and our final word is going to be routine, which we are all getting used to a new one. Routine is the usual or normal way of doing things. So as you can see for the visual I gave you guys, I showed what a typical day for a kiddo could be. Part of your routine could be waking up and getting dressed. It could be eating your breakfast. It could be getting ready, brushing your teeth in the morning, playing with your toys, doing some work, making some art, and going to bed. And again, all of this usually includes you going to school as well. So what I want you guys to do is try to find a way to work the word routine into your story. And the way I would use it in a sentence would be, I have finally gotten into my new routine while working from home. Miss Neal has a routine. It's a new one, but I'm making it work for me. And I know you guys are doing your best to do the same. So I want you guys to use the word routine in a sentence. You guys did an awesome job, and I can't wait to read your amazing stories. So your task is going to be to use the word numerous, behave, discover, racket, and routine in your story time story. I know you're going to do a great job. Bye, guys.